Welcome back. This week we're going to be talking about two items. We're going to be unboxing and getting some initial thoughts on the REDMAGIC Nova gaming tablet. This tablet comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage. We're going to go over the full specs and I'll show you the website and all that here in just a moment. The second thing that we're going to be going over is the REDMAGIC Cyber Gaming Pad, and I'm going to be using this joystick for benchmarking games. Later on I'll create another video for that, but we're going to unbox it and take a look at it. REDMAGIC is a Chinese-based company. They started in 2018 making gaming phones, and since then they've branched out to gaming tablets, laptops, and the peripherals that go with those particular items. All that being said, let's go over, check out the specs on the website, and then we'll start unboxing. Let's get into it. The REDMAGIC Nova gaming tablet comes in two variations. Let's check that out real quick. For $499, you can get the 12 gigabyte version, 12 gigabyte memory version with 256 gigabyte of storage, or you can jump up to the 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabytes of storage, which we have. Let's go back to the tablet itself. We're going to scroll down here and check out some of the specs that they boast about. It looks like it has the 3rd gen Snapdragon 8 chip, advanced cooling, lasting battery, 80 watts of fast charging. Comes with a 2.8K crystal clear resolution, 2.9 inch, 2.8 screen resolution with 144 hertz of refresh rate. And then it talks a little bit here about lens grade metal and casing and custom RGB lighting. Let's check out. There's a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and that has a CPU, we'll get rid of that, CPU frequency of 3.4 gigahertz, GPU 1 gigahertz, and then it has the GPU performance. It has LDDR5X. Scroll down a little bit more. Talks a little bit about frame rates on some games. I'm not familiar with these. We're going to test it out some games off of Steam. Talks about the display a little bit. 2880 by 1800 screen resolution, 144 hertz refresh rate. It has a 16:10 aspect ratio, up to 840 hertz instant touch sampling rate, and it has a max of 550 nits brightness. I was wondering about that. Cooling technology, looks like it has a fan. Nova sets the standard as the world's first gaming tablet with integrated 20,000 RPM turbofan and a large 17 by 17 millimeter design. Now I know they're not the first to have fans in a tablet. I think the Asus company would have a problem with that, but maybe it's the 20,000 RPM that's turbofan that's new. Okay, 3D internal circulation air ducts and 9-layer of heat dissipation. That's good. Talks a little bit more here, and you can come out to this URL, out to RedNova Gaming, to take a look at all this information. All right, and I'm also going to post the specs on the actual video title. 20 MP front camera and 50 MP back camera. That's great. I don't know who uses the cameras on their tablets, but I'm sure there's a use for them. And it's a dainty 530 grams weight and 7.3 millimeter thin body. All right. Okay, that's it. So let's go ahead and unbox this gaming tablet and the controller. Okay, let's go ahead and start the unboxing. I think we're going to start with the tablet itself. USB-C port. Alright, came with the charging brick. That's a thumbs up. Not a very long cable, but it'll do. This looks like the instructions, propaganda. Oh, did we get some stickers? We did. Very cool. Quick start guide, different languages. Now for the tablet. All right, so we'll do a little setup here. I want to plug this in and charge it first, but let's go ahead and unbox our Cyber REDMAGIC gamepad. Whoops. That was quite the struggle. Looks like some kind of a charger that the controller can sit in. The cable itself is braided. Feels very durable. I like that. And it's long. Nice long cables. That's great. We got the USB-A dongle here. Okay. All right, got the charger here, the USB-C charger. You got the LB and the RB triggers, and the right and left. You got the ABXY button. Boy, those feel pretty good. You got the D-pad. And you got the joysticks here. And I like the fact that it's clear and you can see the inside. It has a little logo right here. Looks like you got a little power on button and a couple other option buttons here. So I like this a lot. Fits my hand really well. It's got some nice, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got some texture there for good gripping onto it. So that's great. Okay, that's the REDMAGIC Cyber gamepad. Okay, let's get a little more in depth with this tablet. It comes with 4 speakers, 2 on this side, on the left, and 2 on the right. Has the USB-C charging port here, and this can go from empty to 100% in charging really quick. It's about an hour, and it has that fast, and that's that fast charging with an 80-watt power brick. So this thing charges up really quick, which is a nice feature. Let's take a look at the options here. So you got some Wi-Fi, some Bluetooth, you got a stylus and keyboard option. I don't remember seeing a stylus on the REDMAGIC website, but there's definitely a keyboard. They were out of stock at the time, so I couldn't get one, but they do exist. Theme and personalization. I picked the Hyperfuturism for my home screen. You got some other options here around that. Display, like I said, it gets up to 50 nits of brightness. It gets pretty bright here, and it's better than my iPad. Notification status bar, sound and vibration. It's got this sync mind here, which I wasn't exactly sure what that was, but if you tap there, it gives you kind of an overview of the system engine of this particular tablet, CPU usage, storage, battery temperatures, 26.1 Celsius, and memory usage. That's pretty cool. You got your cooling fan, where you can set up some options. Whoops. And then features. Z-Pop, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but you can record your screen. So there's a couple little things here that you can set up. You got your battery, we're at 94%, 54 hours and 19 minutes of battery power still left. I'm guessing that depends on what you're doing though. I mean, if you're playing games constantly, which this tablet is actually geared for, then I would suspect that wouldn't be the case here. It would go faster. You'd use up the battery faster. Storage, you can kind of take a look at what you got left and what your storage is. And then security and privacy. Whoops, security and privacy, device lock, and all that. So very cool. Don't look at the location. And we'll go ahead and jump out of that. Let's talk a little bit about how this disperses temperature. I had to look it up actually, because this thing does have a fan, but I didn't see any venting anywhere on the sides or the back where the air would flow out, the hot air. I had to do some research and come to find out the fan actually circulates the hot air throughout the tablet. It has copper pipes, and it's secured by some thermal paste, and then it has a vapor chamber, and then the heat is dispersed through the metal here, apparently, so it keeps this tablet cool while playing those games. Another thing I want to mention too, I said this thing was made out of metal, and it is. It's really sturdy. I mean, really sturdy. I really like it. It feels really good in the hands. It's nice and smooth, and it's pretty clean. So there you go. All right, let's check out the camera here real quick, the front-facing one. Oh, there's my ZV-1. All right, there I am, a little flushed out there. Anyway, it's good for conferencing calls. I think this would be fun. It doesn't have the ProMotion where you can move a little bit and it follows you, the camera itself, so the field of view, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I don't think you'll be using this for a lot of conferencing calls anyway. This is primarily geared towards gaming. But I did notice this little beauty button right here, and I put it all the way up to 7, and I gotta be honest with you, it didn't do anything for me, so I'm not exactly sure what's that for, or I'm beyond help. I did tell my cohort, my partner in crime, that I had a face for radio, and I got a no comment, so that tells you something right there. The gaming experience was pretty smooth. I was getting around 60 FPS on Genshin Impact, also 60 FPS on Madden Football. Call of Duty mobile, I was getting between 55 and 60 FPS, and then I was getting around 65 to 70 FPS on Asphalt Legends, so pretty decent. Well, that's it for our review of the REDMAGIC Nova gaming tablet. I'm pretty impressed with it, actually. This thing packs quite a punch, and I think it really has to do with the thermals, how that setup is done in this particular tablet. I think it's great. The gaming was nice and smooth. We were getting high FPS scores, and productivity tasks were no problem whatsoever. And you can use this for productivity, although it's geared towards gaming. You can use it for productivity, and the price is pretty decent. I mean, you get, for $550, you can get a tablet with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, or you can get the one that this is, the 16 gigs of RAM and the 512 gigs of storage for about $649. If it were me, I would pay the extra $100 for the 16 gigs and the 512, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, if you're in the market, I would definitely be looking at one of these REDMAGIC Nova gaming tablets for both productivity and gaming. Good experience. So anyway, there you have it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this from Tech by Pike, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. It helps the channel. Not only that, gives us an opportunity to bring more videos like this to you. And for that, we thank you. We'll see you in the next one.